Hello, Pisces. Welcome to my channel. My name is Dawn. You're listening to Dawn Williams Tarot. This message is for sun, moon, or rising signs in the sign of Pisces. So if you have those placements, this message may be for you. However, keep in mind, this is a general reading. Maybe not all messages may resonate. If you're interested in doing a deeper dive into your own life, your own path, having one-on-one communication with me, my details are below, or you can go to dawnwilliamstarot.com to book a reading. Okay. So this reading is going to be a little bit different. These are all Archangel cards. I was asked to work with the angels this week, which is what I'm doing. It's kind of giving an idea as to where we are energetically this month of February. So I'm recording this on February the 8th. This is a timeless message. However, I will say that as the month of February progresses, we will be picking up steam. We will be picking up speed. Things are going to start moving a lot quicker due to the energies quickening on the planet, as well as some of the planetary alignments that are coming in. There's a stellium coming towards the end of the month. So my next reading is going to be on the second half of February. So without any further ado, I'm going to take myself off screen. I'm going to do your reading. At the end, I will come back on to read your last two messages so that you can focus on the cards themselves. Okay, Pisces. So your first card, which is kind of where you are at this time, is the Seven of Michael. And this is Archangel Michael that we're talking about. And it's saying that there is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. So review all the details. Now, typically, the Seven of Swords is a card of, so the sevens do represent building confidence and gaining experience of some kind. So as this Seven of Michael is saying that there's a better course of action available to you, I would say that this has something to do with the way that you think or the way that you are expressing yourself with your thoughts and ideas, or how you're communicating, okay? So typically the Seven of Swords is a card that does talk about your communication space, how you make decisions on things. This is air energy, and Michael is, what I'm learning is Michael is the swords energy in the tarot. So let's get some additional clarity as to what that might be talking about. Your next card is a Major Arcana card. This card is talking about solutions. So it feels as though there's a better action. So it's saying here that there's a better course of action available to you. So this could be in any area of your life, meaning that this could be your path forward. This could be a job opportunity, or something that may be going on in your workspace. This is saying that working alone, it may not be the best answer. So maybe it is a thing where you need to work as a team, or work with someone who can help you can bounce ideas off of. But this purple card is a Major Arcana. This is Archangel Zadkiel, and it's talking about success that comes from objective compromise. So it could be that somewhere along your communications here, something is, you might be feeling very rigid in the way that you're thinking about something. And it's basically saying self-control and patience, forgiveness and healing energy. Now, typically when I do see this card, this is typically the Temperance card. So temperance is about patience. It is about balancing the energies within your fields, as well as balancing the way that you think about certain things, to be a little bit more open, a little bit more objective about the way that you are approaching certain situations. And then above all is, if you have found that you have been really rigid in a specific area of your life, where you're not, allowing yourself to give or allowing yourself to listen to the other person's perspective on things. There is this energy here of forgiving yourself for not, coming to that realization sooner. This is also a very much of a healing energy here. I feel like that's kind of what this ball of energy is representing. Is it just coming through and clearing out your space for you? Now, typically with the Temperance card, she is balancing energies, and she is really working on her patience. Now, in this situation, I feel is what I'm feeling is that you have been very patient. You do have good control over the way that you express yourself, but there is some situation here that this is representing, and it's going to be different for all of you. So I don't know exactly what that is in regards to. But your next card has to do with your outcome, or no, these are your blocks. And this is about your perspective. So again, see, I was just talking about changing your perspective in order to get the solution that you're looking for. This is usually the Hanged Man, and there is a better way. So there's something that you're doing or something that you're approaching that you might be finding difficult to work through because there's blockages here, right? And this is saying that there's a better way. So pause for reflection and insight and dare to be different. So it's telling you to think outside the box, change your perspective. I feel as though solutions will come if you do that. And I do feel as though you will be stepping into your personal power should you move forward with this guidance here, right? And then your next card has to do with your strengths. So these two right here are major arcanas. I feel as though you'll be working through both of those energies for a short while. And then you have the Three of Ariel, and it says, do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. So again, Pisces, you're getting the message to work with someone else. You're getting the message to work as a team or work with others, bounce your ideas off others, whatever it is that this is, is representing for you. It could be a job path. It could be a project you're working on in your job. It could be maybe you want to relocate, and you want to move to a new area. And maybe this is saying that you need to work with an agent or somebody like that to help get your foot in the door, especially if it's a new area for you. Like where, what area should you be considering? If you have children, what's a good school system, all those types of things, okay? But as this is a strength for you, it is really saying whatever path that you decide to take, this is definitely a card of working with others for a positive outcome, for a successful outcome. And then your final card has to do with divine guidance. This is Archangel Sandalphon. I work with Archangel Sandalphon pretty much daily. He is responsible for the he's responsible for the Earth Star chakra, to be honest with you. This individual is representative as of the Hierophant, which is a Taurus card. This is about searching for meaning for life. So this card right here is talking about higher learning, higher spiritual development of some kind. Consider an alternate approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. So this card right here is typically a card where in the Rider-Waite Tarot, this individual has one foot on the spiritual realm and one foot in the physical realm. And a lot of times he's representative, kind of like a priest or a preacher or somebody that is the go-between you and God, right? The God of your heart. That has kind of been the game plan on Earth for a really long time. Although I do feel as though we are shifting our dynamic in terms of giving up our personal power to these other deities, to go directly to God yourself. God is within all of us. We are a spark of God. God created us in his image. So there is really not a reason to have another person that you go to and do your confessions to. Go directly to God. God will, God is your answer, really. That's my guidance anyway. That's the way I believe. But the other thing that this is talking about is surrounding yourself with wise teachers or friends. This is really talking about surround yourself with the people that think and feel the way that you do. And you might be going through a great big transitional change in terms of what your personal beliefs truly are at this time. It feels as though, now I've done 5 other readings so far, I think, and in each one of those readings, there is this energy of people completing that cycle. So I feel as though you may be still in that ending portion of completing that cycle and starting your new path along your spiritual path, whatever that may be. And this will only be for some of you. It's not for all of you, but I do feel that it is a predominant kind of an energy here that is asking me to recognize that energy. Now, to look at this, you've got 3 major arcanas out of 5 cards. This is really big energy. So I feel as though you will be working through this energy probably for the next couple of months, really looking at your perspectives on things, changing that perspective. You're going to be introduced to information, and you're going to be introduced to different things that are surfacing for us to look at on the planet that is it's going to be very difficult for some people. But the important thing, and the thing that Spirit keeps telling me, is the reason why I have been guided to do these more spiritual type of readings over the day-to-day grind is because we really need to choose our path as to how we're going to progress forward. If you are really working on your ascension path, there's no more time for you to dilly-dally. You really have to make time for those decisions, because as we progress through 2024, things are going to escalate. The energy is going to intensify. There are a lot more things that are going to be happening on a astrological planetary experience that is going to really cause some additional shifts. So right now, you're still in a little bit of a quiet time, but as we're progressing through February, I feel as though the intensity is going to build, okay? So this is your call. This is your decision as to how you want to move forward, but I'm hoping that this will help fire you up. Your next card has to do with, oh, I was going to take myself back on screen. I got really dockened, didn't I? Okay, so this card is divine order. So it's saying this is Archangel Raguel. It says everything is how it needs to be right now, but look past the illusion and see the underlying order. So he is holding a scales here, right? So basically you're trying to keep that balance, as I was saying. Didn't we have a card about balance? Yes. Balance, balance, balance. Yes, this card is about balance. Okay. I doesn't have this going. No, this has to do with perspective. It's your solutions card. So yeah, so basically what this is saying is that we really have to choose our path, right? And you are doing exactly what you need to do. You are exactly where you need to be. You may just want to give it a little bit more of your attention, okay, to move forward. And then your final card is Archangel Azariel. I don't really know a lot about this angel. I haven't personally worked with this angel, but just looking at the card, he's got to be the card of animals or the cards of dogs or, the canine energy. He works closely with that. It says, give and receive, love and obey the spiritual laws. Now, I don't know about him, so I'm going to look at the book to see what the author intended with this card so I can give you a clear message. Let's see. So he is in charge of the dog kingdom. He's helping to keep their hearts open and spread love everywhere they go, including into the earth itself. He also guides them to understand the importance of family structure and to bring love into it. When you love your dog, admire a wolf, or marvel at the ingenuity of foxes, you are connecting through them to Archangel Azariel, and the Christ light then binds you to the web of love. As the canines learn about giving and receiving love, service to humans or the planet, independent, obedient, resourcefulness, or courage, Archangel Zariel passes these qualities through the links into your heart. So it says, the message of this card is to give and receive love. It also reminds you of the importance of family life. If you are distant from your immediate relatives, it calls on you to examine the situation and reconnect at a higher level through the Christ light. And I was wondering if that's what this was representing, was the Christ light coming down. Okay, you are asked to keep your heart open and hopeful. If you have close, loving bonds with your family, it recommends you find ways to deepen the links with pure, unconditional love. This card also suggests that you adhere to spiritual laws, for this is the pathway to power with wisdom, joy, blessings, happiness, and love. Wow, what a great message, Pisces. Okay, so that concludes your reading. It looks like you have a little bit of work to do. And as I said, as you have 3 major arcana out of your 5 main cards, I do feel that it's going to take you a little bit of time to work through that. The major arcanas can take anywhere from a month to a year to conclude, to work through all the energies, right? To integrate all of the energies involved. But other than that, I feel as though this has been a beautiful message. I hope that you have found this helpful. And there is a little button, I think, down below that is for subscribe. So if you've made it this far, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, take very good care of you.